with a big rebound here. He's running in 8th. And good news that Kurt Busch checked over at the infield care center and released.
Right now, the crew chief says, clean them up. Let's get them cleaned up. Don't spin your tires on the restart. Don't miss a shift. 5 to go.
Green flag.
Whoa, Junior didn't go.
He did not get a good restart. Matt Kenseth took advantage on the high side. There goes Gordon on the inside. They're going to split it going into 1.
Boy, I think Junior may have spun the tires, Larry.
And what a break that was for Gordon, but look on the high side. Gordon comes up.
Oh, he got Kenseth. Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall.
Hard into the wall. Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen. We'll be coming back to 4 to go.
That was, and he almost got clipped again. What a, I told you, it's a crapshoot.
Cautions breed cautions.
So we're looking at Jeff Gordon. You can see he's already taken his steering wheel off. He's letting his window net down. That's the whole radiator out of the 24 car. The entire radiator.
That car, that just knocked the whole nose off.
And look where it's at in relationship to the car.
Last week we saw a guy get his carburetor knocked off. This week we see a guy get his radiator knocked out.
What happened to Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski yesterday on the front stretch has now happened in turn 2. Jeff Gordon trying to hold the bottom, and he and Matt Kenseth get together. Watch the 17 and 24.
It all started with this restart. I mean, this gets everything bottled up, and now it's just like a real rat race down here into turn 1. Jeff's on the bottom. Here comes Matt up on the outside. I think Jeff just shoves up right there, gets into him ever so slightly. And look at Greg Biffle slide by, but that inside lick on the inside wall is what tore Jeff's car all to pieces.
They're going to stop the field in turn 1 so they can clean up turn 2. Here's another look. And you're right, Darrell. Jeff's car just pushes up, won't hold the bottom of the racetrack.
Couldn't hold it down. And this thing goes in here. And it hits an opening. That's why it knocked. That's what happened.
Oh, my God.
It hit that opening, and it just ripped the front end off of it.
There's no safer barrier there.
No.
Now, Jeff is okay. Let's ride along in his Chevrolet.
Still to the outside. Clear.
Oh, my.
That was one hard lick. But you could hear him playing with that throttle all the way through 1 and 2.
Well, here's what I heard. He went into 1. He almost tried didn't back off. Then he had to play with that throttle a little bit off of turn 2, and the car wasn't biting. It just wasn't getting enough grip. But that opening right there, that could have been disastrous.
Let's watch this unfold from the restart. You'll see that the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. does not accelerate with the 99 of Carl Edwards, and that puts things in motion.
I believe he probably spun his rear tires, I think is what happened.
You see, Junior speed just doesn't build quite as quickly as Edwards, and here they come.
He spun the tires.
Exactly what we talked about. Kenseth got that run on the high side right there, and like I say, Jeff car just walked up ever so slightly.
Jeff was trying to get enough throttle in it to get up in front of him, but he just didn't have the grip down low like that.
Now watch the 16 Biffle and the 29 Harvick.
Oh, they do an incredible job, especially Biffle there, sliding by on the outside.
And I know a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, isn't this the same thing that happened at Chicago 2 years ago? Totally different situation.
And I think Matt's okay. I don't think he got his car torn up.
No. And Jeff did get out of the car okay under his own power. Darrell, the day is going to come when we have that safer barrier around the inside and the outside, all around all of these tracks. As far as I'm concerned, it can't come soon enough.
Well, when you got an opening over there like that, you ought to have some sort of protection for an incident like this. You say, well, the car will never go there. These cars go where you never expect them to.
All right, one thing that I want to point out, you see we're under red flag conditions, and these cars are parked up on the banking. Matt Kenseth is actually down on the apron. In the fuel cell, the pickup.
Somebody's getting ready to win one.
We'll know in 3 miles.
Green flag.
Much better start by the 88 that time. No wheel spin that time.
Kevin Harvick laid back just a little bit in that 29 car on Greg Biffle. Dale Earnhardt Jr. staying right with him.
Look at Biffle go the outside.
Biffle gets a run on the high side.
I don't know if he can make that stick or not.
But the high side is where those Fords have been their best all day.
Boy, Carl's shot out of a cannon down the back straightaway.
There goes Biffle up to the second groove. He just can't get the bite up there. They'll be coming. White flag this time. 1 to go.
I believe Biffle's going to make a run on Junior as they go down in toward turn 1 here. He's looking around. He's looking inside. He's looking outside.
You got good gap here. Run away with it.
Biffle's to the outside of Junior off of 2. Can't quite get there.
He'll have one more shot as Carl Edwards pulls away. Half a lap to go.
Carl's loving this. He's looking in the mirror saying, bye-bye, boys.
Harvick coming into the picture.
See you at the casino.
Single file. Biffle looks high.
Whoa, Biffle.
And for the 9th time in his Sprint Cup career, Carl Edwards will go to victory lane.
2 in a row. Way to go, Carl.
Hey, what? We had a side-by-side battle for 6 between Casey Kane and David Reagan.
It's over for sure, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, 10-4. Checkers waving here. Good job.
Jeff Gordon has been released from the infield care center. He is okay after that hard crash. And Carl Edwards scores the 5th win for Jack Roush at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
I got to tell you, Larry, that
Good job, Carl Edwards. Great job. Great.
That Bob Osborne-led crew is doing a whale of a job.
Man, that's a pleasure.
And they overcame a lot today. They really,
did.
really did.
And here is Steve Burns with Jeff Gordon.
And Mike, good news for Jeff Gordon. He walks out. Jeff, that was a wicked shot you took. Tell us what happened.
Well, you know, it was a little bit my fault. I didn't want to be on the inside there. My car was really too tight. I wanted to get a run on the outside, but when Kenseth and Junior got side by side, I had the momentum. I went to the inside. I got down to the bottom and thought it was going to stick. I got in the gas and I drifted up into Matt and hated that happen. But I got 2 things to say. Bruton, you need soft wall and to change the wall back there on the back straightaway. Thankfully, Hendrick Motorsports and everybody that's DuPont Nicorette Chevrolet builds an unbelievable race car because that's the hardest I've ever hit.
Glad you're okay, Jeff.
Carl Edwards gets to do the backflip. He will go to victory lane as we show you the entire lead pack coming across the line as we finish 400 miles here at Las Vegas. Here is Edwards, half a second ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is half a second ahead of Greg Biffle, with Harvick closing in 4th, Burton in 5th.
Look at that battle for 6th, though, between Casey Kane and David Reagan. We just got the score and update. David Reagan did beat Casey Kane back to the line for 6th.
Look at those team cars. Childress, Roush.
Here we go again.
Carl Edwards doubles down and does his 2nd backflip in a row.